What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Truthcast TV. Hope everybody's having a great night. And well, what do we have here? Chemicals in our water? Ain't no way. Well, fuck, they already putting fluoride in it. They've been putting fluoride in it for years and years now. Might as well throw some arsenic in and some other shit in there, too. I mean, why not, right? It's a good way to kill off a shitload of people. Or at least make them people get cancer so they have to go buy some medicine from, have to pay the doctor some money, have to fork out some money to the hospitals, administering chemo and all that other good shit that you take when you get cancer. So hell, why not, right? Let's read a little bit and see what they got to say. Cancer-causing chemicals found in Dr. Pepper Whole Foods water. An investigation uncovered dangerous levels of arsenic, a cancer-causing chemical in bottled water from Dr. Pepper and Whole Foods. The investigation was undertaken by Consumer Reports, a watchdog that analyzes a range of consumer products. Consumer products found that Keurig Dr. Pepper bottled water sold under Pedophile or Pedophile, and I hope it's not Pedophile. I think it's Pedophile brand name. I hope I'm saying that right anyway. Brand name contains 70% more arsenic than the United States standards permit. 70% more, y'all. I mean, fuck, really? Arsenic can slowly build up in a human's body over time and cause cancer or diabetes. Another 5 brands also contain more arsenic than they figure Consumer Reports considered safe, which is lower than the standard level, including Whole Foods Starkey water. Consumer Reports said that Whole Foods has recalled more than 2,000 cases of Starkey water since introducing it in 2015 after tests by regulators showed a level of arsenic that was higher than permitted level of 10 parts per billion. Wow. Whole Foods internal testing showed results just under the federal limit from 9.48 to 9.86 parts per billion, with 1/4 samples testing just above the limit. The watchdog said that it is still at levels that pose risk to people if regularly consumed. As it urged the company to recall the water, it advises people not to regularly consume water that is at or above 3 parts per billion, adding, current research suggests that amounts above that level are potentially dangerous to drink over extending periods of time. Consumer Reports showed the research to Whole Foods and said it had recently analyzed Starkey samples from the same lot that Consumer Reports analyzed. The company said that the test showed these products are fully compliant with FDA standards for heavy metals. The company also said it tests every production run of water before it is sold. The company said, now did y'all catch that? The company said the test showed the products are fully compliant with FDA standards for heavy metals. I mean, they have a fucking standards for the amount of heavy metals that's in the water. I mean, they think they're slick when they say this, because a lot of people will just read over this and be like, oh, well, and then still think about the arsenic that's in the water. They're talking about FDA standards for heavy metals. My God, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, even though the water hasn't been safe for years to drink, I mean, but damn, it's really getting dangerous to drink water these days. Heavy metals, arsenic, fluoride. What the fuck, y'all? I mean, wow. Of the 130 brands that Consumer Report tested, 11 had detectable amounts of arsenic, and those 6 had levels 3 parts per billion or higher. The other 4 brands are Crystal Geyser, Alpine Spring, Volek Crystal Creamery, and Earth H2O. It also said that it was able to purchase Jermuk from Armenia and Pedophile from Mexico, despite 2 brands having an import alert issued by the federal government for having arsenic levels above the federal limit. Kruger Dr. Pepper said in March that the water didn't have detectable amounts of arsenic, but said in an update that because of the watchdog report, it retested the water and found levels at an average of 17 parts per billion. It is said that it suspended bottled water production for 2 weeks at the facility in Mexico that makes the water for export to the United States, planning to improve filtration at the plant. Now, there's a whole lot of red flags that pop up to me when they talk about where they're getting this water from, and well, because the health and safety of our consumers is top priority. Oh my! As soon as we received the test results, we took immediate action by stopping production at the Mexico facility in question, working with the outside experts and consulting with the FDA, which is supportive of action plans, said Katie Gilroy, a spokesman for Keurig Dr. Pepper. in a statement. Still, I said that it would not issue a recall. An arsenic level of 17 ppb is a clear violation of the federal bottled water standard of 10 ppb, said Gene Halloran, Director of Food Policy Initiatives at the Consumer Reports. Correct. Dr. Pepper should recall all PNFL water currently on the market that may contain these volatile volatile levels. If they do not act, the FDA should mandate a recall. Oh well, I mean, you know, I mean, like how does this even happen though? I mean, this is fucking water. Isn't water easy enough to make? I mean, don't they have this down pat by now? Or is it because they keep adding so many fucking chemicals and shit to the water that, you know, they get a little careless and let it get out of hand and let the parts per billion get out of hand? I mean, why in the hell is we having parts per billion of any type of metals or any type of arsenic in the fucking water? Does that make any sense to anybody at all? Because it damn sure doesn't me unless you're trying to make people sick. Unless you're trying to kill people. That's the only logical explanation that I can come up with. I mean, I don't know though. You know, let me read the bottom of this right here. In 2018, Sherry Mason, a chemist at the State University of New York at Fredonia, tested 259 brands of bottled water for plastic. Of the 259 total bottles processed, 93% showed some sign of microplastic contamination. Mason wrote an abstract for the study, which was published in Frontiers in Chemistry in September. Given the prevalence of the consumption of bottled water across the globe, the results of this study support the need for further studies on the impacts of micro and nanoplastics on human health. Now it's got plastics in it. Now, oh yeah, now I forgot to mention the plastics the water's got in it. Don't sound too safe to me, does it you? Does it you guys? I mean, really. I mean, this right here, just see shit like this just gets my blood pumping. And look, they show a bag of chemotherapy right here, you know, with this story. Wow. And you know, I mean, oh man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I mean, it's, you know, maybe the Agenda 21 isn't such a conspiracy theory after all, especially if we've got arsenic, especially if we got fluoride, especially if we got heavy metals, little bits of plastic, I mean, in our fucking water, because they can't just give us straight water. That would be way too healthy. When nobody gets sick, you know, they wouldn't have nowhere near as many cancer cases and, you know, people dying and, you know, as they would, you know, if they didn't. So of course they can't do that. But anyway, I digress. Everybody go over to my channel and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let me know how y'all feel about this. Remember, stay woke, and I'm out.